Daily Horoscope for Libra, June 25, 2025. Welcome to your cosmic forecast, beautiful Libra. Today, the universe has woven a tapestry of balanced energies that particularly resonate with your harmonious nature. Let's dive deep into what the stars have aligned for you on this summer day. The cosmic positioning today creates a fascinating dynamic for you, dear Libra. With your ruling planet Venus dancing through passionate Leo, there's an undeniable boost to your natural charm and creative expression. This placement amplifies your already magnetic presence, drawing others toward your warm energy and artistic vision. Meanwhile, Mercury in Cancer deepens your emotional intelligence, allowing your communications to carry more heartfelt sincerity than usual. Perhaps most significantly, the moon transitions through intense Scorpio today, illuminating your second house of values and resources. This creates an interesting contrast with your typically airy nature. You're being asked to dive beneath surface-level interactions and confront deeper questions about what you truly value. What resources, both material and emotional, truly matter in your life's equation? In your relationship sphere, today brings particularly potent energies. Partnered Libras might find themselves engaged in meaningful conversations about shared aesthetics or future planning. There's a beautiful opportunity to harmonize your vision with your partners without losing your unique perspective. Your diplomatic talents are enhanced today, making it an excellent time to address any lingering conflicts with loved ones or family members. Single Libras should pay attention to intellectual connections that spark unexpectedly. Someone who challenges your thinking in balanced, respectful ways could catch your attention, particularly in educational or travel-related contexts. Venus in Leo brings a theatrical quality to romantic interactions. Enjoy the drama and passion, but be mindful not to overperform or present an inauthentic version of yourself in an attempt to please others. Your professional life receives a boost from your enhanced ability to see all sides of complex situations. Colleagues may seek your counsel on delicate matters, recognizing your natural gift for fairness. A teamwork opportunity could arise that perfectly suits your collaborative style. The Scorpio moon's influence on your resource sector suggests paying careful attention to financial matters, especially regarding shared investments or compensation discussions. Your intuition around value exchanges is heightened. Trust your gut if something doesn't feel equitable. Health and wellness require a balanced approach today, which aligns perfectly with your Libran nature. Saturn's ongoing influence in your sixth house of health encourages consistent routines rather than fluctuating between extremes. Your physical sensitivity centers particularly around the kidneys and lower back. Traditional Libra vulnerability points so gentle stretching and proper hydration deserve special attention. Consider wellness activities that combine aesthetic pleasure with physical benefits. Perhaps a nature walk in a beautifully landscaped park or preparing a visually appealing meal with balanced nutrition. Your system responds especially well to harmonious environments now, so creating beauty around you actually translates to physical well-being. Your greatest challenge today lies in your deep-seated desire to please everyone. The Scorpio moon intensifies emotional undercurrents in relationships, potentially triggering issues around power dynamics and shared resources. You might find yourself seeing valid points in opposing arguments, making decisive action difficult. Remember that true harmony sometimes requires making choices that temporarily create discord, but ultimately lead to better balance. Jupiter and Mars positioned in Gemini activate your ninth house of expansion and higher learning, opening doors for intellectual growth and philosophical exploration. An unexpected opportunity for education or travel might present itself. Remaining open to experiences that broaden your horizons will serve you well. Your aesthetic sensibilities are particularly sharp today, making this an excellent time for creative projects, interior design decisions, or wardrobe refreshment. On a deeper spiritual level, there's a subtle awakening happening regarding how you balance material concerns with higher values. The Scorpio moon enhances your intuition around self-worth, potentially leading to profound insights about what you truly value beyond physical possessions. Take time for reflection on what genuine harmony means to you beyond surface-level peace. Your interactions with other signs show interesting patterns today. You'll find particularly harmonious connections with Gemini, Leo, and Aquarius. Geminis stimulate your intellectual curiosity, while Leos complement your Venus-ruled nature with warmth and creativity. Aquarians provide the mental stimulation you crave, while appreciating your innate sense of fairness. Conversations with Aries or Capricorn might require more patience, as their direct approach could feel somewhat abrasive to your diplomatic sensibilities. Meanwhile, Cáncer and Pisces offer emotional depth that both intrigues and slightly overwhelms you today. As advice for navigating this complex day, consider practicing boundary setting with the same grace you show when accommodating others. Engage in aesthetic pleasures that feed your soul, whether through music, visual arts, or natural beauty. Trust your innate sense of fairness when mediating conflicts, but don't forget to honor your own needs in the equation. Balance social engagements with quiet reflection time, as both external harmony and internal peace are necessary for your well-being. Your color of the day is soft teal, combining calming blue that soothes your mind with a touch of green that connects to Venus's influence over your sign. Your lucky number is 6, representing the harmony and balance that are quintessential Libran energies, particularly amplified today. This day forms part of a significant week for Libras, where relationship dynamics are being subtly reshaped. The energy today builds toward a clearer understanding of your partnership needs that will crystallize over the weekend. Pay attention to recurring themes around balance and fairness. They provide important clues about what requires attention in your life's broader landscape. As an air sign experiencing today's mixed elemental influences, you're navigating an interesting dynamic where your analytical mind is both energized by creative inspiration, fire, and deepened by emotional awareness, water. Working with this triad of energies requires conscious integration. Allow yourself to think, feel, and act with intention rather than compartmentalizing these aspects of your experience. For Libras working consciously with their evolutionary journey, today highlights patterns related to self-worth and interdependence. Saturn's position brings awareness to how your service to others sometimes comes at the expense of self-care. There's a karmic opportunity to transcend the pattern of seeking external validation through people-pleasing. Notice moments where you feel torn between your needs and others' expectations. These pressure points reveal where soul growth awaits. Your affirmation for today: I create harmony in my life by honoring both others' needs and my own. Embrace the beautiful balance of this day, dear Libra. The stars support your natural gifts while gently pushing you toward greater authenticity and deeper connections. Until our stars align again, may your scales find perfect equilibrium. On June 25, 2025, Libra finds itself under a fascinating celestial configuration. The Sun sits firmly in Cáncer, illuminating your 10th house of career and public reputation. This placement brings attention to your professional endeavors and puts you in the spotlight regarding work matters and long-term goals. The Cáncer Sun's nurturing energy adds an emotional intelligence to your leadership style, allowing you to connect with authority figures and colleagues on a more personal level. Venus, your ruling planet, is transiting through Leo in your 11th house of social networks, friendships, and future aspirations. This golden placement blesses your social interactions with warmth and charisma. Venus in Leo amplifies your natural diplomatic abilities, making this an excellent day for networking, group collaborations, and advancing causes close to your heart. The Leonine influence adds a touch of drama and flair to your usually balanced approach. Mercury, the cosmic messenger, positions itself in Gemini, activating your 9th house of higher learning, philosophy, and expanded horizons. This air sign placement resonates beautifully with your Libra energy, creating a mental harmony that enhances your communication abilities. Your thoughts turn toward broader concepts today, perhaps considering educational pursuits, publishing opportunities, or matters of personal belief systems. The Mercury in Gemini influence brings mental agility and curiosity about different perspectives. Mars transits through Taurus in your 8th house of shared resources, transformation, and intimate bonds. This placement brings steady, determined energy to matters involving joint finances, investments, and emotional entanglements. While Mars in Taurus moves slowly, it acts with unwavering purpose. Today, you may feel a strong drive to address financial partnerships or deepen emotional connections with significant others. Jupiter, the planet of expansion and abundance, continues its journey through Virgo in your 12th house of the subconscious, spirituality, and hidden matters. This placement works subtly behind the scenes of your life, expanding your spiritual awareness and psychological insights. There's a healing quality to this transit, helping you address any lingering anxieties or unresolved issues. Jupiter in Virgo brings growth through attention to detail and service to others, perhaps in ways that aren't immediately visible to the outside world. Saturn, the cosmic taskmaster, resides in Pisces in your 6th house of daily work, health routines, and service. This placement brings structure and discipline to your everyday responsibilities and wellness practices. Saturn in Pisces asks you to build practical systems that honor your emotional and spiritual needs. Today may highlight the importance of creating sustainable work habits while maintaining compassion for yourself and others. There could be important lessons around establishing boundaries in service-oriented relationships. Uranus continues its long-term journey through Gemini, activating your 9th house alongside Mercury. This revolutionary planet brings unexpected developments to matters of education, belief systems, and long-distance communications. The combination of Mercury and Uranus in your 9th house today suggests surprising information or innovative ideas coming through conversations, studies, or media consumption. Be open to sudden insights that shift your perspective on important philosophical questions. Neptune, the planet of dreams and spiritual connection, moves through Aries in your 7th house of partnerships and open relationships. This somewhat contradictory placement creates an interesting dynamic in your relationship sector. You may find yourself idealizing directness and independence in partners today, or perhaps experiencing confusion about boundaries in important relationships. Neptune in your partnership house calls for discernment between genuine connection and projection of fantasies onto others. Pluto, the transformer, continues its profound journey through Aquarius in your 5th house of creativity, romance, and self-expression. This powerful placement is gradually revolutionizing how you express your authentic self and pursue pleasure. Today, you might feel the tug of transformative energies in creative projects or romantic situations. Pluto in Aquarius supports breaking free from outdated patterns in how you share your gifts with the world. The Moon, representing your emotional landscape, travels through Scorpio in your 2nd house of personal resources, values, and self-worth. This creates a day of emotional intensity around financial matters and questions of what truly matters to you. The Scorpio moon brings depth and investigative energy to your value system, perhaps revealing hidden aspects of your relationship with material security. You may feel more protective of your resources, but also more willing to invest emotionally in what truly holds value. On June 25, 2025, Libra, your communication sector receives a powerful cosmic boost as Mercury forms a harmonious trine with your ruling planet Venus. This celestial alignment creates an exceptional day for all forms of expression, allowing your natural diplomatic abilities to shine with extraordinary clarity and charm. Your words carry a magnetic quality today, making it an ideal time to engage in important conversations, negotiations, or presentations that have been on your mind. The cosmic energy supports your ability to find the perfect balance between speaking your truth and maintaining harmony, something you naturally strive for, but sometimes struggle to achieve. With the moon in Gemini activating your 9th house of expanded thinking, your mind is especially nimble and receptive to new concepts and perspectives. This creates fertile ground for intellectual exploration and philosophical discussions that broaden your horizons. Jupiter's position in your communications sector amplifies your persuasive abilities, allowing you to articulate complex ideas with remarkable eloquence and conviction. This is particularly beneficial if you need to mediate conflicts or bridge divides between opposing viewpoints, a role you often find yourself in as the zodiac's natural diplomat. However, be mindful of a challenging square between Mars and Saturn that could create some tension in communication with authority figures. You might feel a subtle pressure to censor your authentic thoughts to maintain peace, but the Venus-Mercury trine gives you the finesse to navigate this delicate terrain without compromising your integrity. Written communication is especially favored today, with your aesthetic sense perfectly aligned with your intellectual expression. If you've been considering starting a blog, submitting a proposal, or crafting important correspondence, the cosmic energy supports a beautiful marriage of style and substance in your writing. Your ability to see multiple perspectives, typically a Libran strength, is heightened today, making you an invaluable participant in group discussions where different viewpoints need to be honored and integrated. Social media communications receive a boost as well. Your posts and online interactions are likely to resonate with your audience and generate meaningful engagement. For those in creative fields, this planetary alignment stimulates a particularly productive flow between your imagination and your ability to express those visions. Artistic Libras will find that words, colors, sounds, or movements align seamlessly with your creative intentions. Partnership discussions are especially highlighted, with the potential for reaching new levels of understanding with significant others, whether in personal or professional relationships. The Venus-Mercury trine creates a bridge of empathy that allows for deeper connection through conversation. If you've been hesitant to express certain feelings or thoughts, today offers a supportive atmosphere where your words are more likely to be received as intended. For Libras dealing with ongoing communication challenges, today provides an opportunity to break through stalemates with fresh approaches and insights. The cosmic energy supports finding common ground where previously there seemed to be none. Listen to your intuition regarding the timing of important conversations. You'll likely sense naturally when the moment is right to address sensitive topics. Your mental acuity is sharpened today, enabling you to absorb and process information more efficiently than usual. This makes it an excellent day for learning, studying, or diving into intellectual pursuits that require focused attention. Networking activities are highly favored, with your natural Libran charm amplified by the planetary alignments. New connections made today have the potential to develop into meaningful relationships that support your long-term goals. Remember that with this enhanced communication power comes responsibility. Your words carry extra weight today. So use this gift consciously to heal, connect, and inspire rather than to manipulate or control. The evening hours bring a particularly sweet energy for intimate conversations as the moon forms a gentle sextile with Venus, creating a cozy atmosphere for heart-to-heart talks with those closest to you. This is a day to embrace the full spectrum of your communication abilities, Libra, from the intellectual to the emotional, from the practical to the philosophical. The stars have aligned to amplify your natural talents while providing support for growth in areas where you typically find expression challenging. For Libra, on June 25, 2025, the financial atmosphere shows remarkable potential with Venus, your ruling planet, forming a harmonious trine with Jupiter in your wealth sector. This planetary alignment opens doors to monetary opportunities that align perfectly with your natural talents. The moon in Taurus activates your 8th house of shared resources and investments, making this an excellent day to review your portfolio or consider new investment strategies. Financial institutions will be particularly receptive to your proposals today. With Mercury in Cáncer occupying your career house, communications about money matters, especially those related to professional advancement, flow smoothly and could lead to favorable negotiations. Saturn's supportive aspect suggests that disciplined financial planning now will create stable foundations for the future. Be attentive to an unexpected message around midday, which could contain valuable financial information or an opportunity requiring quick action. Your natural diplomatic abilities are enhanced today, giving you an edge in any financial discussions or negotiations. The second house influence from Mars adds energy to your earning potential. Your ability to generate income through creative endeavors is especially strong. Financial partnerships show particular promise, with cooperative ventures potentially yielding better returns than solo efforts. This is an excellent day for seeking advice from financial consultants, as your receptivity to balanced perspectives is heightened. The Venus-Neptune sextile stimulates your financial intuition. Pay attention to subtle hunches about money matters. A financial decision you've been postponing should be addressed today, as planetary support for clear judgment is strong. Real estate or property matters receive favorable cosmic energy, making this a good time to explore options in that sector. Your sense of fairness combined with today's practical Taurus moon helps you strike the right balance between saving and necessary spending. Consider setting aside a portion of any unexpected income for a future investment opportunity, likely to emerge in approximately 3 weeks when Venus enters your solar 11th house. Long-term financial planning is highlighted, with configurations suggesting that seeds planted now could yield significant returns around the fall equinox. The day's energy supports bringing aesthetic considerations into financial decisions. Investments in art, design, or beauty-related ventures could prove particularly profitable. Your financial confidence receives a boost from the Sun-Jupiter aspect, allowing you to approach money matters with optimism tempered by Libran practicality. Collaborative financial ventures initiated today have strong potential for balanced profit-sharing arrangements that satisfy all parties involved. Warning signs to watch for include a tendency to overextend yourself in pursuit of harmony. Remember that sometimes financial boundaries need to be firmly maintained even when it creates temporary tension. Those Libras working in financial services, banking, art sales, luxury goods, or diplomatic fields may notice particularly strong opportunity indicators today. A past financial connection might resurface, offering a chance to rectify an imbalance or capitalize on previously overlooked potential. The numerical vibration of today supports calculated risks that have been thoroughly researched. Your financial judgment is sharper than usual, making this an ideal time to reconsider any money matters that previously seemed confusing or intimidating. June 25, 2025 brings a remarkable planetary alignment for Libra, with several distinct areas of good fortune worth exploring. On this day, your ruling planet Venus forms a beautiful trine with expansive Jupiter, creating a wave of opportunity across multiple life domains. First and foremost, your professional sector receives extraordinary cosmic blessing. The Cáncer Sun illuminates your 10th house of career achievement and public recognition, while the Venus-Jupiter aspect opens doors you may have previously found locked. This is a day when authority figures are likely to notice your contributions. A project you've been quietly developing might suddenly catch the attention of someone who can elevate your position. Trust that your natural Libran diplomacy serves you exceptionally well in professional settings today. Your financial landscape shows particular promise as Jupiter's abundance flows through your resource sectors. Unexpected monetary opportunities may emerge, particularly through partnerships or collaborative ventures. This isn't necessarily about immediate gains, but rather about establishing connections that will prove financially fruitful in the coming months. Any investment opportunities presented today deserve serious consideration. Your intuition about value is heightened. Relationships, always central to Libra's world, receive especially fortunate aspects. Existing partnerships benefit from a renewed sense of appreciation and understanding. For those seeking romance, today's energy supports meaningful connections, particularly in settings involving culture, education, or shared intellectual interests. The stars favor depth over superficial interaction, so don't shy away from revealing your authentic self. Your communication abilities represent another area of significant fortune. Your words carry particular weight and persuasiveness today. Important conversations, presentations, or written communications benefit from your enhanced ability to express complex ideas with both clarity and diplomatic finesse. If you've been waiting for the right moment to propose an important idea or request, this cosmic window supports your success. Creative pursuits receive divine inspiration today. Artistic Libras will find their aesthetic sensibilities particularly sharp, with ideas flowing abundantly. Your natural eye for beauty is enhanced, making this an excellent day for design work, artistic expression, or anything requiring visual or harmonic balance. Projects begun today carry a special energetic signature that supports their eventual success. Travel and educational matters also fall under today's fortunate umbrella. Journeys planned or embarked upon today, whether physical travels or intellectual explorations, receive beneficial aspects. Connections with people or opportunities from distant places could prove especially valuable. If you've been considering enrolling in a course or expanding your knowledge in some area, the stars actively support such initiatives today. Your social sphere shimmers with positive potential as Venus enhances your natural charm and Jupiter expands your circle of influence. Connections made today carry significant potential for future benefit. Whether at networking events or casual gatherings, the people you encounter may play meaningful roles in your journey forward. Your ability to create harmony in group settings makes you particularly magnetic. Health and wellness initiatives begun today have unusual staying power. Your intuition about what your body needs is especially accurate now, so trust your instincts regarding any lifestyle adjustments. The cosmic energies support balanced approaches rather than extremes, perfectly aligned with your Libran nature. Home and family matters receive gentle, supportive vibrations. Domestic harmony is easier to achieve, and even challenging family discussions can progress more smoothly under today's influences. If you've been considering home improvements or addressing property matters, the stars favor positive outcomes. Finally, and perhaps most significantly, your spiritual growth and inner wisdom represent a profound area of fortune today. Jupiter's expansive energy opens doors to deeper understanding of your life's purpose and path. Meditation, journaling, or any practice that connects you with your inner guidance will yield particularly valuable insights. Today's alignment supports a beautiful balance between material ambition and spiritual awareness, embodying the very essence of Libra's quest for equilibrium. To maximize these fortunate areas, approach the day with conscious intention. The cosmic gifts available work best when acknowledged and actively engaged. Move through your day with awareness, recognizing that your balanced Libran approach to life is precisely what allows you to make the most of today's extraordinary cosmic blessings. For Libra, on June 25th, 2025, your social landscape appears especially vibrant as Venus forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in your 11th house of friendships and community connections. This celestial configuration opens doors to meaningful social interactions that could prove both enjoyable and beneficial for your future aspirations. The day carries a distinctly Libran energy, balanced, harmonious, and focused on creating beauty through connection. Your ruling planet, Venus, positioned in Leo, brings a warm, generous quality to your social expression. You'll likely find yourself naturally taking center stage in group settings without even trying to do so. People are simply drawn to your diplomatic charm and genuine interest in creating harmony. This is an excellent day for hosting gatherings or bringing together people from different spheres of your life who might benefit from knowing one another. Mercury's position in Cáncer in your 10th house creates an interesting dynamic where professional connections may blend with personal ones. A work colleague could become a friend, or you might discover that a casual social acquaintance has professional insights valuable to your career path. The boundaries between professional and personal relationships appear permeable today, allowing for authentic connections that serve multiple purposes in your life. The moon in Aquarius activates your fifth house of pleasure and creativity, suggesting that social activities involving artistic expression, games, or lighthearted competition will be particularly rewarding. Group creative projects initiated today have strong potential to succeed and bring joy to all involved. This lunar energy also supports romantic connections that begin in group settings. A friend might introduce you to someone special, or a platonic relationship could reveal deeper potential. Saturn's influence from Pisces in your sixth house reminds you to maintain healthy boundaries even as you enjoy expanded social opportunities. Not every invitation needs acceptance, and discernment serves you well. Quality connections matter more than quantity today. Consider which relationships truly nourish your soul and prioritize those interactions. Mars in Gemini activates your ninth house of expansion and learning, suggesting that social connections with people from different cultural backgrounds or educational traditions will prove especially stimulating. Conversations that broaden your philosophical horizons are highlighted. You might find yourself drawn to discussion groups, book clubs, or cultural exchange events where ideas flow freely. Uranus in Taurus continues its long-term transit through your eighth house of shared resources and intimate bonds, potentially bringing surprising developments in how you merge energies with others. A friend might propose an unexpected collaboration or investment opportunity. While your diplomatic nature seeks harmony, Uranus reminds you that sometimes the most valuable connections come through navigating constructive disruption together. Neptune in your sixth house casts a subtle influence over workplace relationships and service-oriented connections. Volunteer activities or community service projects started today have a special magic to them, potentially connecting you with soulful individuals who share your idealistic vision. Just be careful not to idealize new acquaintances. See people clearly while still appreciating their unique gifts. Pluto's transformative energy from your fourth house suggests that hosting gatherings in your home could lead to profound conversations and relationship shifts. Your ability to create safe space for authentic exchange is heightened, allowing for deeper connections even in seemingly casual settings. Family introductions to friends go surprisingly well under this influence. Jupiter's expansive presence in your 11th house amplifies all social opportunities throughout this period. Networking events, community gatherings, and friend group activities all carry significant potential for positive outcomes. Connections made today could expand your worldview or provide support for ambitious goals you're working toward. The North Node in Aries in your seventh house of partnerships suggests that the social connections formed or strengthened today have karmic significance. There's a sense of destined meetings or reunions with souls you've known before. Pay attention to people who challenge you to grow or see things from a different perspective. These connections may be especially important for your soul's evolution. For optimal social experiences today, focus on activities that allow for both stimulating conversation and peaceful moments of connection. Garden parties, art gallery events, or intimate dinner gatherings where conversation can flow naturally suit this day's energy perfectly. Your natural Libran gift for creating beautiful social environments shines brightly, and others will appreciate your thoughtful attention to interpersonal harmony. Digital connections also receive favorable aspects, with online communities or social media interactions potentially leading to meaningful in-person connections later. If you've been meaning to reach out to someone from your past, today's energy supports reconciliation and renewed understanding. In romantic relationships, existing partnerships benefit from social activities that involve other couples or friends. Shared experiences strengthen your bond and provide fresh conversation topics. For single Libras, group activities rather than direct dating approaches yield better results today. Let connections develop organically through shared interests or mutual friends. professional networking carries a particularly favorable energy, especially in creative fields, diplomatic work, or areas requiring collaboration. Your ability to see multiple perspectives and find common ground between different viewpoints makes you an invaluable connector. Someone you meet in a casual professional context today could become an important ally or mentor. Friend groups may experience shifting dynamics as you naturally emerge as a mediator or harmonizer. Your objective perspective helps resolve tensions others have been experiencing. Trust your instincts about when to intervene in group conflicts and when to allow others space to work through their own challenges. The day's overall social forecast suggests expansion, harmony, and meaningful connection, quintessentially Libran qualities amplified by favorable planetary alignments. By day's end, you'll likely feel socially fulfilled and energized rather than depleted, having engaged in the kind of balanced, beautiful exchanges that nourish your air sign nature. As Venus forms a trine with Neptune today, your natural Libran gifts of diplomacy and aesthetic awareness are heightened to an almost supernatural degree. This is a day when your intuition deserves your complete trust, particularly in matters requiring compassionate judgment. The cosmic energies are asking you to lead with your heart rather than overthinking situations. When you find yourself analyzing every angle of a decision today, which is your natural tendency, pause and check in with your gut feeling. That first instinct will likely be your most accurate guide. With Mercury in your career sector forming a challenging aspect with Mars, communications in professional settings require extra care. Choose your words with precision and speak with intention rather than reacting impulsively to colleagues or authority figures who might test your patience. This planetary tension can actually serve you well if you channel it into detailed work that requires both critical thinking and creative problem solving. The moon's position in your house of shared resources suggests this is an excellent day to address any outstanding financial matters with partners, particularly those involving jointly held assets or debts. Approach these conversations from a place of mutual benefit rather than self-interest, and you'll find others surprisingly receptive to compromise. Your ruling planet Venus is empowering your natural charm today, but be mindful not to use this influence merely for social advantage. Instead, direct this magnetic energy toward healing rifts in important relationships. Someone from your past may reappear today through an unexpected message or encounter. Before responding, take time to consider whether this reconnection truly serves your highest good or merely provides temporary comfort through familiarity. The dreamy Neptune influence makes this distinction particularly important, as boundaries can become blurred under this transit. Physical wellness deserves special attention today, particularly through activities that balance both sides of your body. Consider yoga, tai chi, or dance as ideal practices to restore your characteristic equilibrium. Hydration is especially important under today's Neptune influence. Aim to drink more water than usual and limit dehydrating substances like caffeine and alcohol. Your aesthetic sensibilities are particularly acute today, making this an excellent time to make decisions about home decor, wardrobe choices, or artistic projects. Trust your eye for beauty and balance. It's operating at peak levels. If you've been considering a creative collaboration, today's energy strongly supports reaching out to potential partners. Your diplomatic skills will help navigate any initial uncertainty, and Neptune's influence enhances your ability to share a unified vision. Tonight, set aside at least 30 minutes for reflection before sleep. The day's powerful intuitive energies have likely provided important insights that deserve documentation and deeper consideration. Write down your thoughts without judgment or analysis. The significance of what emerges may not be immediately apparent, but will reveal its value over the coming weeks. Above all, remember that your greatest strength today lies in your ability to see multiple perspectives while still honoring your own truth. This is the essence of Libran wisdom, and today's cosmic alignment offers a perfect opportunity to demonstrate this gift not just for others' benefit, but for your own growth and fulfillment. Daily Horoscope for Libra. June 25, 2025. Welcome to your cosmic forecast, beautiful Libra. Today, the universe has woven a tapestry of balanced energies that particularly resonate with your harmonious nature. Let's dive deep into what the stars have aligned for you on this summer day. The cosmic positioning today creates a fascinating dynamic for you, dear Libra. With your ruling planet Venus dancing through passionate Leo, there's an undeniable boost to your natural charm and creative expression. This placement amplifies your already magnetic presence,